Although my videos are basically about my life, there's a lot that I don't really talk about. I try not to put too much of my troubles in. I try to avoid that as much as I can. And I've been hiding quite a bit lately. And I just kind of broke last night. I was actually going to go out for a nice night drive last night because it was 19 degrees and it was a nice night. I was a little bit foggy, drizzly, but it would have been a nice night. But when I restored my computer, I didn't do it right. That happens every once in a while. I kind of got a hint when I put my antivirus program back in. The settings were still there, so I didn't have to reset it up. That's kind of a hint that, you know, it wasn't done right. So things just kind of went weird. I go to delete a file, it won't delete. It'll come up as discovering items, and that it wouldn't do anything. Or if I move a file, if the file would move, then it would get to 0 bytes remaining, and it would never finalize. It would stay on that. I think I've talked about this already. And my computer, or this PC, whatever it is, where it's got all the hard drives listed on it, it's just a blank screen with the green bar slowly moving across the top and nothing ever shows up. So I tried to fix that. Yes, I did talk about that, and I remember now. I spent most of the night trying different things. Never fixed the problem. So I made the decision yesterday, because I wasn't going to go out in the daytime. I just didn't feel like it. So I made the decision I'm going to do it again. Which I did. And then I put my web server program back in, and I put PHP back in, went to test it, and PHP would not work. I don't know what I did wrong. Once everything's done, I have to change a couple files. I don't know how to explain it, but I have to change a couple files manually. So I keep a copy of those before I restore the computer, and then I just copy the contents into the file that was generated, and it's good to go. Well, it did not want to work. I got so frustrated. I spent probably 2 hours just trying, and I even uninstalled everything and tried again. Eventually got it working. So that just kind of killed my desire to go out. So I never did go out and put the video editor in, and my plugins won't work. It won't find them, it won't recognize them. So I just kind of lost it last night, and no more. I'm going to bed. So I didn't get to go out. So I do actually plan on going out again tonight. It'll probably be raining tonight. Alright, we'll see what happens. Mostly everything's working now, so hopefully I'll get the desire to actually go out tonight. So, message received on the overhead light. Everybody wants it on. Seems unanimous. So I'll keep that in mind when I go out. There are times I won't have it on when there's traffic around, but other than that, I'll leave it on. So, 17 degrees today. I'm hoping my jacket's good enough. I mean sweater. Hopefully that's good enough. I'm not sure if I'm going to get rained on or not. The radar is really, really weird. When I looked at it yesterday before I went out, it was all around us, and it was all moving in different directions. It was hard to tell whether we were going to get rain or not. And I looked at it again later just before I went to bed, and everything was just kind of moving away in all directions. It was like expanding. It was really weird. So today it's just kind of curving up from southeast to northwest. It's strange. It's kind of hard to tell, but there is a threat of rain for today, later this afternoon, so I don't know if I'm going to get any. I could feel it in the air when I come out. It's not actually raining. It's like a really light drizzle, just enough to feel it. I can't see it, but I can feel it, so I'm going to go out expecting to get wet. And as I say that, it actually starts raining. I'm thinking, okay, I can't see anything, but I can hear it on the roof. I see it now. I don't know if you can hear that. That's actual rain. So, I don't plan on doing a whole lot today anyways. I'm going to the post office. I have a package waiting for me. I wasn't going to tell you about that yet until I'm ready to make use of what I got. But I'm going to show it to you anyways. It's the next step in working on the garage here. You know, like I say, I wasn't expecting it till Wednesday, but when I woke up today I got a notice. A delivery attempt, which tells me there's a card in the box. So, well, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Seems to me there was one other thing, but I was going to talk about that last night, and I can't think about it now, or think of what it was. Nope, can't think about it. So I'm going to stick around in the garage a little bit before I go out, because that little blob of rain that was coming at us just kind of doesn't look like it's going to last very long. Unless it's changed since I looked at it, so, which is entirely possible. So I guess we'll see what happens. So let's go for a tour. I thought the rain was over before I left. I know it was almost done. I left early, but then it started up again while I was sitting there eating. But it was just light. It was nothing major. Just enough to get me damp. That was it. So I got my package, and I will show you what it is I got. There's two things in here. I got my chocolate powder. And go through a can of that in a month. See, I got me a real green screen. So, as I'm sure you've noticed, I have a lot of noise in mine because of the pattern in the fabric, the texture of it. So this is totally smooth. There's no texture to it whatsoever. And it comes with clips. It's an actual green screen. It's designed for green screen use. So I did come up with a different way to do it. And it's not the same as the one I was looking at that one with the green on one side and blue on the other. This one's a little different. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a closer look at what this looks like. I'll have to take it out of the bag. Because apparently that's how you hang it. Maybe we'll find out. So this will fix the issue. It's like I've shown in the past, it's like a shadow right in the center. Even though there isn't a shadow there, it's just the texture. The texture of the fabric that I'm using. Because it's only a tablecloth. So, it works. It's just I have to max out a lot of the settings, and that's causing issues. So it doesn't matter where the light's shining on it. That shadow is always in the center, wherever the camera's pointing. So this is going to solve that problem. So now that I have the trailer hanging up, out of the way. Where are you going? It's out of the way, and it's not causing an issue. I don't even hit my head on it. I was worried about that I wouldn't be able to get it high enough. I'd be smacking my head off the wheel, but nope, I don't hit them. So now that that's up there, I know where I can hang this, because I couldn't hang this until I did that, because I needed to know exactly where to put this, so I had room for that. Because I got my cannonball rail across here that I use for lifting the seat on the monster, and I still got to move this over, but I got to bring this down in a few days anyways. I'm gonna need it for another project, and once I bring it down, then I'm gonna move the screws over, the hanging hooks, move them over a little bit, and then I can use that rafter on that side to put the green screen up on. But I didn't know that until I got this done. So that's why this had to be done first. I had to get that done first. And then I can do the green screen, and I can get that whole frame out of the way, so that I can actually do something in the back there, and I'll have room to work on the monster. And that's another reason why I haven't done anything with the monster. There just isn't room yet until I got everything else done. When this will all get done, I don't know. But I'm kind of anxious to get this finished, done and out of the way. And while it's folded, it's going to have creases, so it's washable. So I'm going to stick it in the wash and take it directly out of the dryer and hang it at that time. So while this is in the wash, I'm going to work on the frame. And like I say, it's not going to have a hand crank roll up like I was planning. I do have another idea. I will show you that when I actually get to it. But that's what I got. And that's what my plans are. So this will be a whole lot easier for lighting. It's not supposed to have bleed through. So hopefully it's thick enough. I won't get light from the door coming in behind it. I will find out. If not, if it does, then I'll put some screws up there and hang the shower curtain from it. No big deal. Because it's not permanently attached anyways to the frame here. It's just some get the screws there that I put the little eyelets onto. So I'm happy. That's what I needed. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Nothing happened while I was out except for a little extra rain. Down at dam, it's nice and peaceful down there. No wind. There was a bit of a breeze earlier, but it's gone. There's no wind. Oh, I guess the tree's moving a little bit. But basically no wind. So the river's really calm. It's not quite as picturesque with without the sun shining on it, but I'll take it. Kind of expected to get a little bit more rain, because as I was sitting down there it was getting darker and darker. It's like, ew. But no rain falling, just the clouds getting a bit thicker, I guess. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching.